trillion global rescue package agreed by the G. The light's not good here, is it?
It's not.
It's not good. And there's a picture of a Bengal tiger because it's emerged that China...
The Daily Telegraph has a lovely picture on its front page of 8-year-old sofa. Brown sours US relations on lockup, what the Prime Minister has apparently been warned.
The Daily Mail, Britain accused the barefacedly for unpaid bills.
The Independent is saying that the Chancellor, Alistair Darling, has warned that Gordon Brown is heading for a crushing defeat at the next election, says The Sun, with voters believing he's failing our troops. Survey predictions.
Extraordinary picture in the Sun, which sort of gives a depiction, really, of...
Are the lights not on? Is that why we look so shoddy this morning?
Shall we leave it there?
Yeah, I think so.
Before we get into any more trouble. Here's Joe.
And BBC News will be following the journey to its very end. That's at Liverpool Street Station in London tomorrow.
Now, this is breakfast, and still to come on the programme, Tim Moffat's on Whitley Common, where it's a big day for Britain's rarest lizard.
Starting with the Times in our papers review this morning, a picture papers still focusing on the Lockerbie issue, including the Daily Mail, which leads with it once again on its front. Some officials in the US who are speaking anonymously.
The Express says a mortgage price war broke out, and he's going to be here to talk about it later.
He took on lots of controversial cases, didn't he? Birmingham 6 and Charles de Menezes as well. The Independent...
Sun's got bad news for the Prime Minister this morning. He's heading for...
From The Guardian, how warming sealed...
Those are the papers. It's 9 minutes to 7.
A project to try to stop the decline in numbers of our rarest lizard starts this morning across parts of England and Wales.
It's the sand lizard. It's just a few inches long, and Tim Moffat's been to see it. How people buy used cars in lay-bys.
It was the lay-by thing, yeah. Sides of the, I mean, you can see them on the sides of the road being advertised.
Well, Philip says buying from a lay-by is easy. There are many cars for sale parked on grass verges, residential streets and bus stops that are on main roads. Yeah. The cars are left in the morning with a for sale poster and collected in the evening.
There we are. So it's
so if it's happened to you...
Very common thing.
Yeah, get in touch with this cloning business. If you bought a car that turned out to be stolen, what happened to you?
Somebody has. Denise in Slough already has. Yeah. More of that to come. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News. Still to come on the programme as well.
Coming in later, after 9 o'clock. Now let's get the news where you are. I'm talking Italian, actually.
Are you?
Yeah.
Go on. Hello, this is Breakfast with Bill Turnbull and Sian Weems.
How to save the health service £20 billion. It's 22 minutes to 8.
We're going to get some more on our main story this morning, the call for the government to cut 1 in 10 NHS jobs. At least that's the advice from a firm of management consultants. They were asked to come up with some money-saving ideas for the NHS.
While the government has rejected the idea of any job cuts, the future of the NHS has been a political hot potato for some time, so are savings necessary to secure its future? All right, thanks very much.
I think we've got it, haven't we? Bananarama with us after 9. Now to something else with the time at 8:36. It was one of the longest and most challenging of job interviews. But after 7 weeks in some of the world's most exotic locations, the winner of the BBC series Wildest Dreams has been chosen.
Now, if you haven't seen the show, it's a bit like The Apprentice for budding documentary makers. 9 amateur wildlife enthusiasts were competing for the prize of a job